What's up, y'all? It's Heaven G back at this. So I just wanted to do this Q&A that I was supposed to been do, but I lost it on my other SD card, okay? It wasn't my fault, y'all. But anyways, I wanted to answer these questions again. It was like a mommy Q&A type thing, so I just wanted to do some of them, okay? Okay. So how old were you when you had your first child? I was 20. Yep. So it was like a few months after I turned 20 because her birthday is August 22nd. 2018, so that was last year. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? The hardest thing was walking. Like, bro, I cannot walk far at all. I hope y'all don't hear my baby in the background. But anyways, the hardest thing was walking. Like, my feet was swole. It was on swole. So I couldn't even walk that far, bro. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Yeah. I enjoyed eating and what else? I enjoyed eating that bomb food, okay, because my man was giving me like food on food on food, like he had me so. And then, in your opinion, were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? Some of them were accurate. I feel like it just depends on what type of person you is and what type of person you are and how you take, what your pain level is, whatever it's called. Cause some stuff I was like, it was not all that, like people be over exaggerating. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? I know y'all see my bun all in the back and stuff. No, I wouldn't have handled it different because it was scheduled anyways, so yeah. So it was pretty good, Alec. What would be your advice for someone who was about to have a baby? No matter what, like, stay strong, because this stuff do get hard, but literally every time I look at my child, like, I be like, bro, it just makes me go harder. And like, a lot of bad stuff does happen, but you know, it's okay. You gotta still stay strong. You're gonna face a lot of like difficult stuff, a lot of hard things, especially after you have a child and dealing with a child. But at the end of the day, y'all strong mothers, okay? Okay. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? The hardest thing is like balancing stuff. That's all I could say. There's not really much, but you know, I end up balancing it right, but it just gets hard sometimes. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? The most rewarding, like things I teach her, she copies it right after, and like things I've practiced with her and like done over and over again, like it feels so rewarding like after she does it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just sat there and took my time and really taught you like every day, you know, like reading books to them and like playing and learning how to do different stuff, like, and after when they copy you and stuff, you're like, dang, like you really look up to me like that. And like, yeah. What was the most surprising thing? Her milestones, I think every time she turns another month, she does something different, so yeah. What is the best memory you have involving your child? When when she started saying bye-bye, she does that like all the time, and then she says dada and mama. What was the most exciting milestone? I would say 10 months. She just turned 10 months and she literally was giving me and her dad kisses. And I was like, oh my god, that is so freaking cute.
Bitch, what?
Do you share any similarities with your child, both physical and personality? And that's her right there. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna just do it for more because Callie, can you please stop? Did you imagine that you'd be a mom at the age that you became a mom? No. I used to literally be like, I am not having kids, like, oh no. And then once I met my boyfriend, like later on, we were like, oh okay, like, we weren't trying to have a kid, but we were like, oh okay, like, you know, and it just happened. So, did you imagine that you'd be a mom at the age that you became a mom? No. I used to literally be like, I am not having kids, like, oh no. And then once I met my boyfriend, like later on, we were like, oh okay, like, we weren't trying to have a kid, but we were like, oh okay, like, you know, and it just happened. So, describe your child in a single sentence. Amazing. She's amazing, y'all. She's amazing, okay? That's all I gotta say. And then, how have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? I don't take from people, but for real, I don't really, I feel like I'm nicer, I guess, but I will cut off people quick if I notice something different, and I won't just let my daughter around anything and everything. I'm really protective over her, but I also let her do, you know, what she wants, like. So that's what I'm gonna say. Those were the questions of the mommy tag. And y'all know what to do. Follow me on my social medias. If you want more Q&As and stuff, just let me know. Comment down below, you know, inbox me, all that stuff, because my social medias are gonna be down in the description box. Share, like, subscribe, obviously, like, press that sub button. I'm gonna be coming out with more and more videos, okay? And I already know I got on the same thing because I'm doing a redo of the Q&A, okay? And I just did a video before. I'm on this stuff, I'm grinding, okay? But anyways, go ahead, follow me on all my stuff. And y'all know what to do. Y'all know the rest. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.